Hello everyone. Welcome back. I'm Bumi, and today we are watching Obi-Wan Kenobi versus Kakashi, Star Wars versus Naruto by Death Battle. Yes, this one was suggested by Kyrie's Disney over here. And yeah, if you watched my last Death Battle video between Sanji and Rock Lee, then you already know that Naruto is probably one of the animes that I know most about. Star Wars, I like Star Wars, but I gotta say that I'm not one of those hardcore Star Wars fans. It's been a while since I watched a Star Wars movie. The last one I think that I watched is the first movie of the new trilogy, and after that I didn't really care about it. So yeah, I haven't watched any of the like Star Wars anime. What else? The Mandalorian I haven't seen. The new one, The Book of Boba Fett, I haven't seen. Honestly, I just don't care too much about the franchise to watch it. So there's that. I'm probably gonna go into this a bit biased with Kakashi simply because I know more about Kakashi than Obi-Wan, but it still depends. Star Wars again does have like comics. It has how to call this, animated shows and films. So I don't know. They might have exaggerated some of their skills there, which I am not aware. So yeah, I don't really know at this point. So I'm gonna let Wiz and Boomstick walk me through this, and I'll decide on who I think is gonna win. So yeah, remember, if you like my reactions, don't forget to leave a like, let me know your thoughts on the video down in the comment section below, and consider subscribing. Again, we are trying to get to 1,000 subs this year, so hopefully you guys can help me out with that. Don't forget to leave your suggestions on what I should check out next. Yeah, that being said, let's go ahead and watch the video.
Death Battle is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Protect
That
Heroes come in many different forms. Some are heroic protectors of justice, and others are the teachers who guide us toward a brighter future.
And sometimes they're both, like Obi-Wan Kenobi, the Jedi Master of the Galactic Republic from Star Wars.
And Kakashi Hatake, the 6th Hokage of the Hidden Leaf and mentor to Naruto.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. On the distant planet...
also, I don't know if they're gonna bring up like double Mangekyo Kakashi in this one, because that version of him was the strongest, I think. So we'll see.
Tatooine lived an elderly hermit known as Old Ben. His heart heavy with regret and stories to tell.
Cause he wasn't just some crazy old coot. He used to be a badass samurai space wizard.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time. I love a good Obi-Wan liner.
Hello there.
Hello
As a
there.
child, Kenobi was inducted into the Jedi Order, warrior monks training in the Force over the course of their lives.
And
Oh
he
yeah,
was
there's the
trained by
Force
one
too.
and only Liam Neeson. Well, until he was murdered by Space Satan.
Though not before they
Space
discovered
Satan.
a child of prophecy in Obi-Wan's future pupil, Anakin Skywalker.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Eventually, Kenobi rose to the top ranks of the Order, becoming a Jedi Master. Just in time for 2 back-to-back galactic wars.
Sounds like fun when you've got his classic lightsaber, which can cut through basically anything with enough force. Get it?
Including the duranium armor of General Grievous, which can take volleys from starfighter cannons.
It's an elegant weapon for a more civilized age. Because, you know, mutilating and decapitating people left and right is way more honorable.
Kenobi
Yep.
has studied 7 forms of lightsaber combat, and is the undisputed master of Form 3, Soresu.
Which is all about defense and waiting for your opponent to make a mistake to land a finishing blow. He's so skilled, he can beat Sith Lords in just seconds.
But Kenobi's most powerful weapon, or better put, ally, is the Force.
The
an energy that
Force.
exists almost everywhere. Jedi can tap into the Force to manipulate the world around them.
Like throwing stuff around with telekinesis. Everything from pulling down an airship to crushing someone else's organs.
Yeah, so well, Kakashi has experience with dealing with a force-like power in pain, the universal pull and almighty push. But then again, Obi-Wan's force doesn't have a cooldown, so I don't know how that's gonna make a difference.
There's a more direct dueling approach. His power in the Force is nothing to scoff at. Many years after his time, he was explicitly compared to Jedi Knight Kip Duron, who could move a micro-singularity with a thought.
Speaking of thoughts, he can mess with yours with the Jedi mind trick. Like if he wanted to, he could get jizz stuck in your head.
Boomstick! Gross!
What? It's a type of music. Those aliens at Jabba's palace were playing it. They're called jizz whalers.
Huh. I bet Disney was real happy to learn about that one. Kenobi's Force abilities also include
That was
protective
probably
fields and
retconned.
2-, a technique for absorbing and redirecting energy attacks.
Even without a lightsaber. Oh, also, he can see the future.
To a certain extent, Jedi can glimpse the distant future through focused meditation. In battle, the Force can guide their movements, predicting danger in advance.
Kinda like a space spidey sense.
Exactly. With their
Makes
incredible
sense.
skill in the Force, Kenobi and Skywalker became a formidable duo.
Obi-Wan ranked up even more and became a general. He's a badass space pilot who can dogfight at near light speed.
According to an official novel, he can even react down to the nanosecond.
Oh.
I've seen the
Okay, reacting to nanosecond, that's fast. That is really fast. And I don't... Well, Kakashi is fast enough. Well, at least he's lightning speed, but... I don't know.
movies. And
We'll
Jedi
see.
have
We'll
never
see.
done shit like that.
Well, other mediums have greatly expanded upon Jedi capabilities. Some are even powerful enough to hold together entire planets.
Obi-Wan has fought an army while blindfolded, endured a blast from a starfighter, and battled the Sith, Darth Vader. That's when he had to break out his most OP move of all, the high ground.
Yep.
By standing just a few feet above an opponent, Obi-Wan gains enormous extra powerfulness. He even warns you about it.
Ugh.
I have the high ground.
It's foolproof.
That's funny.
Exactly. Remember how Darth Maul had the high ground way back when? Against Obi-Wan himself?
Where do you think he learned such an awesome move? Only Sith Satan could think of something so deadly.
Uh-huh. Either way, Obi-Wan sadly failed where it mattered most.
Ooh, that's definitely gonna be an F on the old Jedi report card. See me after class for an epic boss battle on a lava planet.
But defeating his fallen student is no small feat. Anakin could telekinetically move starships fast enough to intercept hypersonic missiles. Based on the scale of this dreadnought and the distance it moved, this would need an energy over 21 megatons of
21
TNT.
megatons,
And that was
okay.
when he was a newbie. He basically became the most powerful Jedi and Sith in Space Wizard history.
However, Kenobi is extremely dedicated to his strict Jedi code, potentially to a fault. It's debatable if he ever learned from this mistake. After all, he told Luke Skywalker that the only way to ever become a Jedi would be to kill his own father. And he even tried to trick him into never figuring out that fact in the first place.
Dick move, Obi. Dick move.
But even in his worst moments, Obi-Wan Kenobi always fought for the sake of others. He would battle his dark apprentice one last time, sacrificing his life in service of a new hope.
And then he became a ghost.
Don't ruin the moment.
Force Ghost.
Strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Shinobi, Hokage, mentor, friend.
And porn addict.
Kakashi Hatake
Yep.
is all of these, and generally a pretty relaxed guy for someone raised as a ninja assassin.
You wouldn't know it at first glance that his dad
prodigy.
sucked balls. Like when his dad committed seppuku because he saved his friends instead of prioritizing a mission.
In the shadow of disgrace, this cruel methodology of the ninja and his father's great mistake tore young Kakashi apart.
Reminds me of my dad.
What was his great mistake?
He called it boomstick.
Oh. Ahem. Despite his hardship, Kakashi proved himself a prodigy, becoming a Genin at age 5, a Chunin at age 6, and a Jonin at age 12.
For those of us who don't speak anime, he might as well have been doing ninja rocket science in the womb.
He quickly mastered the use of chakra, a form of spiritual energy within all individuals that ninja can shape and weaponize. This is ninjutsu.
He can walk up walls, heal wounds, and even make clones of himself. Plus, he's a master of taijutsu, aka punching people. But his deadliest technique of all is the 1,000 years of death.
The village secret finger jutsu! 1,000 years of death!
It's so
that's
dumb.
gonna get you on a list. Naruto's like 12.
Chakra can also be molded into nature itself, and Kakashi can use it for numerous elemental attacks.
Yep.
Sure, he can shoot fireballs or dunk you with water, but his favorite is lightning. Lightning zaps, lightning clones, lightning dogs? That's awesome! How do I get one of those?
He's even invented a lightning ninjutsu technique, the Chidori. By gathering electric chakra into his hand or a kunai, he becomes capable of piercing just about anything.
Even a bolt of actual lightning. Take that, nature! Man triumphs over you once again.
This is where Kakashi's own Chidori got its moniker, Raikiri, Lightning Cutter.
Ooh, now I know what I'm gonna name my lightning dog.
The Chidori does have a downside though. Its speed and power are so great they give the user tunnel vision and make the attack generally uncontrollable.
Basically, once you kick on the gas, you're zooming straight ahead, no matter
Well,
what happens.
that was when he was a kid, though.
Kakashi eyed just the thing to fix it.
Long story short, he was drafted into a war alongside his friends Rin and Obito.
Shit went down and Kakashi lost an eye, so Obito handed over one of his when he decided to sacrifice his life. Holy shit! Why don't I have any friends like that? Wiz, give me your eye.
No,
I'll give it back, I promise.
Obito's eye wasn't an ordinary eye. He was an Uchiha, and this was a Sharingan.
Sharingan.
With his Sharingan, Kakashi not only got some control over his Chidori, but he can see a person's chakra, predict their movements, dupe your brain with genjutsu, and even copy jutsu techniques. He's such a filthy plagiarist that he's stolen over 1,000
Filthy plagiarist.
jutsus in 14 years.
Although since Kakashi is not an Uchiha, he can't exactly turn the Sharingan off.
And then Rin jumped in front of his Raikiri and kicked the bucket too. Man, this guy can't catch a break.
And yet, unimaginable loss is exactly what is needed to unlock the Sharingan's next
Yep.
stage. The Mangekyo
The
Sharingan.
Mangekyo.
Oh yeah! With the Manky Eye, he can cast Kamui, basically sucking objects or people into another dimension. Sure, it uses up a lot of his chakra pool, but it's a pretty clever instant win.
Ooh, is Kakashi gonna Kamui Obi-Wan and just leave him in another dimension? Because I don't think Obi-Wan has any way of getting out otherwise.
The concept of trauma granting new power fascinates me. So, I've stolen Boomstick's entire beer hoard and placed it in a secure room with 200 tons of TNT.
Wait, what? Oh! You monster! What have you done?
Do you feel anything?
Just thirsty, sober, and punchy.
Punchy?
Next round's on Wiz. Well,
Oh,
for
that
Kakashi,
is dumb.
everything sort of worked out in the end. He became a teacher, and this new generation of ninja helped him learn that his dad was right all along. Friends do come first, unless they blow up all your beer. Wake up!
He's held his own against top-tier ninja like Zabuza, Pain, and even his old friend Obito.
Back from the dead and evil now, because why not? Kakashi can definitely compare to fellow ninja master Jiraiya, who can blow up mountains. That takes over 18 megatons of TNT.
And he's caught and sliced lightning. Based on the distance it moved before he caught it, he must have reacted within 70 microseconds and moved over 2,000 times the speed of sound.
Sounds like
Ooh,
ninja president
not-
material to me.
not light
Too
speed,
shabby
though.
For a guy who likes to read porn in public. Did I forget to mention that? Because he totally does.
Kakashi of the Sharingan is nothing if not full of surprises.
Right now, all I can give you is just death.
Okay. Okay, with all of that, well, they're showing the double Mangekyo here, and they like mentioned the control of a complete Susanoo. So, man, this is rough for me. Yeah, I think just going off by feats between the two of them. I'm sorry, Kakashi, but I will have to root for Obi-Wan on this one. When it comes to feats, he just has more good ones. I mean, dogfighting at near light speed, that is way faster than his like lightning feat. So yeah, I'm going with Obi-Wan on this one, but we'll see.
All right, the combatants are
Will
set.
this
We've
be
run
the
data
time
for all possibilities.
that I lose my
But first,
win
what's
streak?
the best
Who
friend
knows?
For teachers like these two? Beer. This episode of
Skip that. Okay, let's see. See what happens.
happy landing? Huh? Hello there.
Hold it. You're in Konoha territory. I have some questions, if you'll come with me.
You want to go home and keep reading your book?
I want to
Genjutsu.
go home and keep reading my book. After I kick your ass!
Alright, let's go. Let's go, Obi-Wan. Don't make me regret choosing you. Mud wall. He's cocky for still reading. Kakashi should know that this is a good foe.
The deadliest stratagem we ninja know. 1,000 years of death.
Don't try it. I have the high ground.
Headhunter Jutsu! One of my favorite jutsus.
I guess I have the high ground.
Oh, I don't think so.
Let's go, Force! I like the animation in this one.
Most impressive. But I see you.
Oh, it's always so weird when the Sharingan moves like that. That's pretty sloppy taijutsu. Force can counter that. Genjutsu. Well, it's not as strong as Tsukuyomi, but still effective.
Be mindful of your thoughts, Obi-Wan. They betray you.
Okay, looks like Obi-Wan is getting serious now. Kakashi's gotta be careful with that lightsaber, man. That it? It's gonna blow up, right? Yep. I thought it was a substitution jutsu. Kamui!
Don't give up.
How'd he dodge that?
Trust in
Well,
the Force.
he has like nanosecond reaction speed, but... Yeah, Kakashi lost that one. Yeah, thought so.
So uncivilized.
Wow, he didn't bother to use... Well, for one, he didn't have double Mangekyo, so that would mean no Susanoo. So, yeah, without the Susanoo, I didn't think that Kakashi was gonna win this one. So, yeah. Hey, lucky for me, I picked the winning side again.
Well, Kakashi may have been able to beat Obi too, but he just couldn't handle
Obi-Wan.
Got him.
Kakashi's
Wow. Wow. Shit, I did not think of that. That was right there, Obi-Wan, Obi-2.
wide array of moves
Son of a
kept Kenobi on their
bitch.
toes, but the Jedi's arsenal was far more
Oh.
powerful and versatile than you might think.
Yeah.
Like how chakra is an internal life energy with a limited supply, but the force is external and everywhere. Obi-Wan
Yeah.
couldn't exactly run out of it, and Kakashi couldn't copy force techniques. Because, I mean, he's using external
True.
force, not internal chakra.
That's basically like Sage
As
mode.
for brute power, Ninja Mountain busting and Anakin's Dreadnought telekinesis were fairly comparable. However, Kenobi matched Anakin's force power well after he had become far stronger than that.
This is the chosen one we're talking about here. Other Jedi have done some crazy
Yeah.
stuff, like throwing a fleet of Star Destroyers out of a solar system in seconds and stopping a whole planet from going kaboom. Oh, and you know how Obi-Wan tore apart Grievous's armor with his bare hands in Revenge of the Sith?
the same armor designed to survive starship cannons. It withstood a blast that annihilated a subterranean city and almost collapsed the surface of a planet.
I seriously doubt Obi is physically strong enough to rip that armor apart. But apparently the Force is.
Even Kamui wasn't a reliable option, since Kenobi's reaction speed was nearly 70,000
Yeah.
times faster than Kakashi's.
Thought so.
More than quick enough to avoid Kamui, especially with his precognition.
But we can hear you shouting in the back. What about Kakashi's dual Mangekyo shard?
Here we go.
Obito gave him and the perfect society.
That was just a
It's
temporary
difficult to justify
boost.
granting those to Kakashi at all, because they aren't really his.
Yeah.
He could only use them when Obito's spirit briefly possessed his body.
Even if he did, the results probably wouldn't change much. Remember that Kip guy who moved a black hole? Yeah, he was directly compared to Obi-Wan by Luke himself.
If we're to take that at face value, this means Kenobi could theoretically call upon the Force to exert nearly 14 petatons of TNT.
Way more.
than what Kakashi was packing.
Yep.
And even then, Obi-Wan could just crush his organs. Shit, man, don't mess around with Jedi.
I know it can seem strange to hear about Jedi being this powerful and deadly, but think of it
But
this
they
way.
are,
Part
though.
of the reason why the Jedi Code is so strict
That
is
is
because
true.
of this immense power at their fingertips. The Code tries to keep them, civilized in a way.
But when you enter a death battle, throw those morals out the window. We're looking for who wins a no-holds-barred fight to the death.
Kakashi
That's
had
true.
many impressive tools, tricks, and techniques, but Kenobi's brilliant speed, overwhelming force, and greater level of power won this bout.
In the end, Obi won.
Obi-Wan.
Is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
From
The puns just keep coming.
Hey, thanks for watching.
Yeah, that was a good one. Shit. I didn't expect it. Even though I picked Obi-Wan to win, I was kind of hoping in the back of my head that Kakashi would win because of my Naruto bias, but yeah, it is true though that the dual Mangekyo is something that Obito temporarily gave Kakashi. There wasn't really much explanation. They say that Obito possessed Kakashi, but I'm leaning towards like Obito's remaining like Sage of the Six Paths power, transferring the Mangekyo, etc. But yeah, it doesn't matter because if really when push comes to shove, all a Jedi needs to do is crush your internal organs and you're done. I mean, that's the truth of it, but they don't do that because that would end fights really quickly. That wouldn't be fun. But yeah, Kakashi never really had any chance there, unfortunately. So there's not much else to say really. So that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Link to my Twitter is down in the description below. Go to check it out if you want to. And if you're new here and enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. Let me know your thoughts on the video down in the comment section below, and consider subscribing. Again, we are trying to get to 1,000 subs this year, so hopefully you guys can help me out with that. And yeah, don't forget to leave yours. Oh shit. Yeah, don't forget to leave your suggestions on what I should check out next. That being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.